So in life, it's not always obvious which path to take. Some paths look pretty good, so you have to guard your desires. You know, in the Old Testament, you remember the 10 Commandments. There's a lot of things. You can't murder, commit adultery, steal, bear false witness, things like that, or positive things like honoring your parents. But there's one of those commandments that's really kind of ties in with this. It's really important. It has to do with our desires. But it says there in Deuteronomy chapter 5, you shall not covet your neighbor's wife or anything that belongs to your neighbor. You see, when we guard what we set our heart on, and we don't covet things, we create a safety barrier for us well back of committing the sin of murder or adultery or stealing. You see, because most people would not just go out and steal or kill, but it's when we desire or when we feel upset that someone is always getting something that we don't get. We begin to justify within our own heart different actions. Even David, a man after God's heart, he looked out on the roof one night, and whether it was by accident or by design, he saw a woman bathing. And instead of cutting it and going elsewhere, he followed up and began to covet the wife of another man. And he made to make excuses and arrangements for how he could commit a greater sin with her. It all began with the lust in his eyes. And we have a lot of desires within us. We have desires that God planted within us, a desire to know him and a desire to find purpose in life and a desire to fill the God-shaped vacuum within us. But we also have sinful desires because of our sin nature. And we want to do what's best for us first. We want to enjoyment now and not to defer it.